Gradual password rollover. This is a little handy feature that's coming in 21. What it basically does is that it allows a user to have two passwords at the same time. So this can be very handy if you have an application that connects to the database with a username and password. When you have to rotate that password, what you would normally do is that you shut down the application, which means an outage. You then change the password in the database, and then you can restart the application. But with this new feature, you can change the password in the database, and you can allow both passwords to be valid for a certain amount of time. And that should give you enough time to change the application and ensure that it works with the new password. So let's see how you can do it. It's all connected to your profile. So in this example, I'm creating a new profile and I specify password rollover time and I set it to 1. This gives me 1 full day, 24 hours, from the time that I change the password. After that, I can create a regular user and assign him that profile. So when that user changes his password, he can use both the new and the old password until the rollover time expires. Or, if you want, you can manually expire the rollover period when you are sure that the new password works correctly. The minimum rollover time you can specify is 1 hour and the maximum is 60 days. So let's see how it works. I've prepared a little demo where we can see it in action. First, I create a profile and I set the rollover time to 1 day. Next, I create a user and I give it a password. And I assign the profile that we just created. And then I'm going to create session so we can log on to the database. You can see from DBA users that the account status is open. Now I'm going to change the password of the user to new password. And if I query DBA users again, you can see that the account is now open and in rollover period. You can use both passwords. So let's try to connect to the database using the old password. And it works. I'm connected as app user. But at the same time, let's try to connect with the new password. And I'm using the same TNS alias, so I'm going to the same database. And there again, I'm connected as app user. If I log on to the database, I can see that it's open and in rollover period. If I want to manually expire the rollover period, I can simply do an alter users command, and the account status goes back to open, and you can only use the new password. That's very simple, and it's a really good way where you can rotate your password and increase security on your organization.